Hey guys, I just want to let you know that the reason why I haven't been posting videos as much is because I couldn't believe it, but I was going through an emotionally abusive friendship, and I believe that needs to be talked about more because you always hear, "Oh, my boyfriend was emotionally abusing me," or "my boyfriend was physically abusing me," or something like that, where it's like a significant other. But no one really ever talks about an emotionally abusive friendship. An abusive friendship. It needs to be talked about more. So, yeah, this started 12 years ago when I first got to high school. During freshman orientation, I met this girl who would change my life forever in ways I couldn't possibly even think of. And then over time, she started getting more and more abusive. I won't say her name just in case she ever watches my YouTube. But yeah, so I met her during freshman orientation, and then we got to know each other, and she just wanted me to hang out with her more and more. In high school, that's like sort of alright and whatnot, because you're in high school, that's your childhood, that's your teenagehood, whatever you want to call it. So that's perfectly fine, but once we graduated high school in 2012, that's when she still wanted to hang out with me more, but I was trying to look for a job and whatnot, because I wanted to earn money, because I like earning money, but be like, yeah, I needed money so I can do things with her, because doing things costs money. So, anyways, she just started to become more about her, instead of it becoming about me and her. So, so she just wanted to spend more and more time with me, and I wanted to spend more and more time looking for a job. Because her SSI has her earn a lot more money than I could with my SSI, so she didn't have to look for a job if she didn't want to. But anyways, she just wanted me to sleep over at her house more often. And pretty soon, like a couple years ago, actually this past year, not this whole year of 2021, but last year, she was thinking about moving out, me and her. And she said that one of the rules when we moved out was that, one, I could only see my family on my birthday, Easter, and Christmas. That was it. And then like once a month, one day for a whole month, every month, I can sleep over at my family's house. But that'll be it for actually 2 days. Come home the next day after I do sleepover. And then any other time I can call or video chat with my family. And that was a no-go because I love my family. I'm a family person. I love my family. no matter how strange and quirky it seems. I love them. And that was a no-go, and that's when, and last year, that's when the friendship started to deteriorate more. Because I wanted to spend time with my family, and in February, the first week of February of this year, she said to stop the fighting, that she would either push me in front of a train and, kill me, or she was gonna place me on a 7150 hold, which means the psych hold, and then drug me up so bad that I'll need a catheter. And she said that because she was the one who would have called it in, she'll be the only one to see me, be allowed to see me. My family wouldn't be able to see me. It'll be about her again. And I didn't want that. And so, February 12th or something like that of this year, that's when my family decided to quote unquote kidnap me, so I could get out of that friendship. And that's when I cut all contact with her. I cut contact with her on social media. I had to change my phone number because just blocking her wouldn't do anything. I would still get her voicemail. Anywho, and I also had to change my password on all my streaming services because she knows them, and I didn't think about changing my password on Netflix at first because I didn't think she was gonna go that far, but she did, and she retaliated by making my mom's Netflix account only hers and deleting everyone else's. So I changed it, and we got all of our profiles back as much as possible. Anyhow, but yeah, she just severely abused me, and emotionally abused me by saying things like I can never be friends without her, because I used to be somewhat of a deathly shy person, not as much anymore, but still somewhat am. But she said I wouldn't have any other friends but her. And that's what I also thought, because I was a deathly shy person, and I didn't think that I could have anyone else. But then that's because I also forgot about our mutual friend. I'm not gonna say her name just to protect her identity, but because I don't want, because she's someone mixed up in this already, but I don't want my abuser to attack her next, So, and I forgot about our mutual friend until just recently when I had to tell her why me and our other friend, my abuser, why we wouldn't be hanging out with each other anymore. And so, but our mutual friend has been so nice to me. I told her everything, and she hasn't once yelled at me about it, saying it was my fault or anything. And when we hung out at my house, because where I live, we have this thing called the street fair. When we walked around it, I showed her where our big fight happened, and She never once goes when something like, wow, wow. She did say that, but not like in a judgy way, more like in a sympathetic way, like, wow, wow, I feel really bad for you, not like, wow, why did you do something like that? She wasn't like that. She's like a rock right now. I've been telling her all this. She's still been my rock, and I love her for it. She never once said it was my fault or that I should apologize and get back with my abuser. We haven't seen each other for a couple of years because of the pandemic, because her brother has asthma, and so we couldn't see each other for a long time because of the pandemic. So that's my story. I just want to tell you guys so that it could be out there because it needs to be talked about more. Abusive friendships do happen, and it needs to be talked about more because it does happen. Believe me, I went through it. So please spread this around. Let people know that abusive friendships do happen. And I am so much sensitive. Because I was like you guys, I didn't believe that abusive friendships could happen. I couldn't believe it till it happened to me. And so, thank you guys for listening, and please, please spread this out because it needs to be talked about more. These abusive friendships do happen, so it needs to be talked about more.